Hey guys, so this is another first impressions video. This time is for Regalt, and I wanted to apologize. Some things happened that actually delayed this video, but we're doing it now. We're doing it now, guys. So Regalt, oh god. Yeah, if you've been seeing this monster in action, it's another level stuff, guys. We never had a hero that is able to do this. So we're gonna talk about it. His skill, Terror Descends, average speed, nice, because we've been having a lot of slow heroes lately. Inflicts demonic gaze on the target for 4 turns and deals 576% damage. Simultaneously deals pure damage, ignores shields, equal to 10% of the current HP to all allies. So this is amazing. This means that right off the bat, he's able to wake up sleeping heroes. So if you're fighting against Belnos, this is going to be a straight up counter, even if it's +0. So this is a very big plus for him. Demonic Gaze converts to blue the target and transfers 50% of mana obtained to Regalt. So let's unpack this for a second. So you're telling me that, yeah, this guy turns the enemy into blue. Oh my god. They definitely thought, okay, how can we make this hero powerful? Let's just make the target weak to every single enemy it's gonna go out. Oh, I don't know what these guys are thinking. This is straight up insane, guys. So what's the point of having strong colors if this guy comes in? Yeah, that's the answer. He's just that good, simply. So continuing, only one instance of this effect can exist at a time. The effect is not considered a debuff and cannot take effect on targets without allies. So yeah, another debuff that is not a debuff. Oh my god, this is insane. So that pretty much means, yeah, you are able to turn Percival into blue. Oh my god, yeah, the consequences of turning the enemy to whatever color is gonna be really big, guys. Yeah, for sure. So let's talk about his awakenings. +1 for every 2% HP lost by green allies, increases their damage to weaker elements by 1%, up to 50%. Allies retain their stat increase after Regalt is defeated. So this is straight up insane. Yeah. So pretty much you're turning enemies into blue, and on top of that, you activate the ability, and it's gonna make your green allies, yeah, they're gonna get stronger and stronger and stronger against blues. Yeah, this awakening is straight up crazy. It's so synergetic with, yeah. One thing is to make Regalt absolutely insane doing damage. The other thing is making your entire freaking team doing extra damage to blues. Oh my god. This is a very powerful +1 for sure. The +2 increases attack by attack, defense, and max range %. Takes 12% less damage from purple and red element attacks. So this is amazing. This opens the door to him possibly be used on defense. Very, very nice, guys. The +3 increases critical damage dealt by 60. I'm sorry, it's for 30% for 3 turns when casting a skill, up to 60%. So this is going to raise his attack by a lot. And you may not ask why. Because it enhanced demonic gaze skill effects, guaranteeing crit from Regalt. So pretty much the target that you're going to put the debuff that is not a debuff on the target is going to guaranteed crit. So this right here, this +3 will make him do so much freaking damage when he goes off, because first he puts the debuff and then he does the damage. So yeah, this is gonna make him pretty insane if he's hitting the same target. And the +4 is the same as the +4. And the +5. It's like they put every single thing that they wanted to put on the hero, but in the +5, oh yeah, let's just put him this. Enhanced skill effect. Target is unable to trigger immunity to death for 3 turns when hit by Regalt skill. So pretty much he's an immortal kill at this point. Any single target he chooses when he's +5 is going to die. It pretty much means so. Oh my god, these guys. And enhanced demonic gaze skill in PvP battles, the mana transfer increased by 100%. So this means at this point you put the debuff on the target, and the target is not going to get any mana at all. What? Oh my god. Oh. So pretty much means that since you put this debuff on Antia, which it is possible, she is not going to gain any mana. You know the consequence of this. This is probably finally the straight up counter to Antia and many other heroes that are super annoying on War. Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty insane, guys. Pretty insane. So let's give him a ride real quick here so I can show you what exactly I'm talking about. So yeah, let's go, guys. Let's try Regalt real quick here. Alright. Let me make this a little faster here. So maybe you haven't noticed, but even damage dealt by normal damage will make this buff go up. So if the enemy hits your team, they're gonna get this buff right off the bat. If Regalt dies, you're gonna keep this. So yeah, that's gonna be so relevant. It's so relevant here on PvP and also versus bosses. Bosses are gonna do so much damage to you. So at some point, you're gonna get the 50%. Doesn't matter when you're actually fighting bosses as well. So that is so super relevant, guys. So the correct way to actually use Regalt is first you activate every single other hero on the board, and then Regalt to be able to wake up everybody. So as you can see, we have 3 heroes that are sleeping, and we activate him and he will wake up everybody there. There we go. So that's a way that you actually use him if you're fighting Belnos and the realm is up, for sure. All right, so let's see how much damage we can pull off here. Oh my god. This is only possible because they're getting this extra buff, and now they're blue. So yeah. That is straight up insane, guys. So now let's talk about our Athena here, because Athena is taking 50% less damage from greens, but with this ability to actually get this buff, it's slowly but surely it counters that ability on her. So we still have Belnos here, so why not try to kill her real quick here so I can show you freely what I'm trying to say. There we go. Wow. that is so impressive to see, to actually see so much damage there. Come on, greens. There we go. So let's see the damage transfer thing. Hopefully she can survive. Blue and boom, boom, boom. Oh my god. So let's test it out here. You can see that she has a little bit of mana here, and Regalt doesn't have anything. She's not gaining mana here. See? Right off the bat. See all that mana going up? That's the problem. That's the problem with fighting against Regalt. Look at that. 0 mana gained. And Regalt... sorry. And Regalt is actually gaining that mana up. So, yeah. The consequence of doing this is going to be really big, guys, for sure. Boom. See? There we go. And let's just finish this off. And the second consequence of this guy is being able to freaking murder red heroes. Oh my god. But something that you have to take into account is that if it's only one hero in the board, this is not going to affect them turning them blue. So this is a nudge of if you're fighting a boss that is another color and he's alone in the board, that you're not able to turn him into blue and so forth. So that's a nudge for PvE in that situation. And boom. So yeah. So they finally created a hero that is able to pierce against pretty much, yeah, pretty much any defense that is unpenetrable. This hero is going to be able to make it happen if you're playing green in this case. So yeah, the consequences of this guy are going to be really, really big, guys. Now, let's talk about his weapon real quick. Sure, why not? Because, yeah, it is just that powerful as well. When casting skill, sacrifices 25% of HP to boost damage against weaker elements by 60%. Regalt is 72%, and without losing HP. So, right off the bat, you're creating enemies that are blue, and you're doing 72% additional damage to them. What is the devs actually thinking by making this type of stuff? And if you refine it, you're gonna get even additional weaker. Come on, that is so insane, guys. Yeah, they really wanted to make this hero. Yeah, for sure. They really wanted to make this hero really OP for sure to actually eliminate teams. So yeah. Another thing I wanted to mention is that since he makes your green heroes lose life, the possibility of actually getting heals, it's pretty much 100% when playing green. Because the thing is, when you play green, in general, their own weapons actually are activated when they are healed. Like Isadora, for example, when they're healed, she gains additional normal attack. So, and this stacks 3 times. So, yeah, it's going to make Isadora do 99% normal attack damage. So if you have Regalt on your team, you'll be able to lose the life to be able to heal it. Because if you're healed 100%, you're not going to activate this weapon. But if by any chance you you want to raise stone damage and you have Regalt on your team, you're able to do it because you're losing the life and gaining it. So pretty much every single team is that is from this faction for green is going to actually have this weapon that actually does more normal attack damage. So definitely, if that is your game plan to raise stone damage in versus bosses and things like that, you can actually use these weapons to actually do that, and use Regalt to lose the life, gain the life with stones, and do additional stone damage there. So yeah, that may be relevant. It won't be. You can't really see much different if it's only one hero, but if you have like 2-3 heroes that have these weapons, and specifically this weapon, which is straight off insane. I don't have it here, but it's pretty much the same. But instead of normal attack damage, it's gonna do crit. So if you have this weapon, or if you plan to get it on the next star event, you will be able to actually do so much critical crit chance on one specific hero that is agility. That is insane, guys. So having Regalt and this weapon is going to be very, very relevant for sure, especially for bosses. So there's one more thing that we got to talk about Regalt, and it's something that I was not expecting, because a hero like this technically shouldn't be good on defense. But then I saw this this monstrous fight, Regalt with Malford and Athena, 3 green heroes versus a red team. You would think, yeah, that's not going to work. They're going to straight up die. There's no way that's going to happen. But to my surprise, the guy that is actually having Regalt on defense is like 258,000 power. And he has like 8-9 stacks in war. And the one that is attacking is a mega powerful whale that has like 290-300% power. So yeah, the power difference is real and the stacks are real, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'd rather just show it to you guys. Check it out.
thirsts for blood.
So yeah, guys, that was an amazing fight. The only thing that I would change in that fight on defense is putting Regalt on a little bit to the left and Athena to the right. So that way, Regalt goes off and he turns the enemy into blue, and then Athena comes in and attacks the blue target every single time. Because the way that it was set up on defense, it would make Athena go off first, and sometimes she would change colors, and then Regalt will go off. So that was the weakness there. So I'm going to see if I'm able to get another fight with the way that I'm describing in this, because if it's done that way, it's going to be a very powerful, very difficult defense to take down. It doesn't matter if you're playing red. Yeah, you are going to suffer in that situation. So yeah, that fight was absolutely amazing, guys. The possibility of using him on defense as well, that is something I was not expecting, and very powerful interactions there for sure. And since there are 3 greens, every single one of those greens are getting additional damage dealt towards blue. So as if Athena needed more damage dealt versus any color. So yeah, if you understood everything that I've told you up until this point, this hero is absolutely, yeah, this hero is so powerful. Yeah, I highly recommend to get this hero, but I'm still not ready to say that he's a must-have, because a must-have means that you have to get this hero, or in other words, you're missing out on playing this game. But I can say right now that he is a very, very, very good hero to have for sure. So on my update video, I'll give you my final decision on this guy, if he's a must-have or not in this situation. But if you're planning on doing awakenings, straight off the bat in +0, he is pretty powerful. Any hero that can make a target weaker to the color you're actually playing is going to be relevant, even if he's +0. And on top of that, he's able to wake up your hero. So yeah, that's gonna be very powerful, guys, for sure. But anyhow, this +1 to make your entire green team even stronger to blues is going to be relevant in bosses, in PvP, pretty much everywhere you actually play, as long as you're able to actually target enemies that are blue. So if you're fighting in PvE and you're not able to turn the boss into blue, this is not going to be relevant at all. However, if you're playing PvP, if you're playing in PvE where you're able to turn the enemy to blue, or fighting enemies that are blue, this is going to be incredibly relevant. Yeah, for sure. There's no doubt about that. The +3 is insane. It is crazy. If you want to make him a powerhouse doing damage, you have to get this +3 for sure. And the +5, the +5 is like icing on the cake. He's already so powerful with these awakenings. But if you want to make him straight up murdering every single thing that appears in the game, like nothing will stop him at this point. Like only immortal heroes. And yeah, if they're giving him this ability, that means that in the future they're gonna bring in even worse, even more powerful heroes that are immortal. So I started to think what other heroes are gonna be releasing after this one now, because yeah, this is, yeah, I can't think of a hero that can stop this at this point on defense. I mean, what hero can beat this guy on defense at +5? I mean, yeah, that is so that is just how powerful he is, guys. So yeah, let's see what happens, guys. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.